Emphasis. You got to sit out a play if your helmet comes off now in college football. Bryan Bennett, he's got wheels and he has a first down. Guy who had such success in the SEC as a coordinator with Urban Meyer. And Bennett able to get this complete past midfield to Eric Dungy.
He's just figuring this stuff out. He's an athletic kid, man.
Look at Bryan Bennett work his way. Let me ask you this.
Length at 6'7", he's a smart kid. He's just figuring the game out.
There's a completion that time to Rasan Vaughn. Rolled over Michigan.
And what we talked about before about the SEC and the defense, yeah, they showed itself this afternoon. They were just dominant.
Farrell Brown with the reception.
I saw the Burger King.
Yeah, that's the way your mind works. Please. Gets out of the way of the rush and then quickly slings it. And this will go for a first down to Ben Butterfield. Conference losses. He's been to 3. He's only had 2 on the other side. That's a touchdown for the Ducks. Rasan Vaughn. A guy like this, Bryan Bennett, didn't get the starting job, but ultra talented.
Bennett, the sophomore from Encino, California. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, spots a seam, and runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Which is what Oregon has averaged in the last 2 years under Chip Kelly. 49-7 the score here in the third.
Who can they count on later in the season?
Bennett adjusts. You can see him check down the progression and finds a man to the far side, the 22-yard line. Nice gain. Dwayne Stanford.
Side of that Golden Eagle defense.
9 carries, 103 yards. Pump faking. Bennett changes directions into the end zone as he is spun around and flipped into the air. And a touchdown, Oregon, as Bennett has done it again, going solo into the end zone.
And that's where he's at his best. He is an electrifying runner at the quarterback position in this offense. And down in the red zone, he's almost unstoppable. Watch him as he goes up over the top. You got to be careful, big guy, because that's some dangerous stuff right there.
It sure is.
Look at that. Was that a handoff? Who gets credit for the touchdown?
They both wanted it. You take it, I got it.
And then this. Colt Lyerla. Bryan Bennett velcroing himself to him. Chance of another touchdown. Bennett as Lyerla seals the edge for him, and Bennett tack on some more.
Bennett, there was a miscommunication, and Bennett now flips it out in the waning moments, and it's a touchdown for the Ducks to Mariota. How about the improvisational skills of the backup quarterback?
Wow. There's a wrinkle we had not yet seen on tape.
The almost get tackled wrinkle and throw the ball in the flag.
Chip didn't draw that one up.
We saw this play a little bit earlier in the game before, but the same personnel grouping at the very end. Heads-up play by Bryan Bennett, able to keep his feet, keep his balance, keep his eyes open.
Mike Riley running the same system now for 9 years at Oregon State.
Bryan Bennett, guy that's known for wheels. 3rd down and 6, 24 seconds left in the half, and Bennett into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Bryan Bennett. Oregon 6 for 6 in the red zone.
And they've just kind of hit a point Colorado has where
Bryan Bennett on a 3rd and 12. Pass near side. With it, Marshall down to the 35-yard line. What's that all about? There's got to be some significance to that, Adam.
a little luck never hurt anybody.
Bennett again on the carry. Bennett back to throw, floats one man wide open, and tripped up just shy of the end zone as B.J. Kelly take on USC to meet the Trojans. Bennett fakes the handoff and everybody bit, and he just had to decide what angle he was going to take to the end zone. He takes the outside route.
And this was actually the wrong read. Uzo Diribe, arguably one of the best athletes on the team for Colorado, stays outside to play the quarterback.
6'5", 246, who actually has 4 touchdowns through the air this year. Bennett takes the handoff. Bennett untouched. Bennett end zone. Touchdown. Ducks.
At K-State. Now with Alabama losing, well, you're in the top 2 to begin with. As that ball was deflected and then caught for a touchdown by B.J. Kelly.